Ma'am, your red light's on?
We're recording, guys. It's live.
All right, so from the first podcast we did, which was freaking 55 minutes long.
Too long, sorry.
Too long, my bad. You know, we trying to shorten it up.
He talks
There was
too
a
much.
question that was asked, all right? Now, this question is for both of us, and then there was a question that specifically pertains to myself, and I'm going to read it. The question is, for both of us, in the last podcast you mentioned how you did things because they were expected. Just like Dr. P saying she got her doctor's degree. Mm-hmm. How did you celebrate your wins and accomplishments?
Ooh, oof.
How'd you celebrate?
So, a little bit of backstory. I'm not going to make this 55 minutes, guys. I promise.
Please.
I am an only child, raised by a single mother. Hey, Mom. Look at me, Mom. Look at me. I made it. I'm just kidding. But my mom, she was military as well. She was Army. And she got pregnant with me at a young age. You know, typical stereotype, black people, whatever. But some people make it. She got out, got her nursing degree. And from that point on, it was almost like she was my role model. So that was kind of a standard. When I came about, she got her degree, kept going. She went from CNA all the way up to nurse practitioner now. When I got into school, you know, high school, I kind of played around a little bit, didn't really take it serious. College, played around some more. It wasn't until my junior year when I realized, okay, I want to go into PT. Started doing some hours, getting a little insight into that. Got into PT school, totally different. I had to learn how to study because I thought I was studying until I got there and realized really quick after getting on academic probation, no ma'am, you have to learn and apply the information. So got through PT school, graduated. It was 16 of us in our class, 15 or 16. Everybody else went on to take state boards. That's what they don't tell you after you graduate. You got to take another test. Well, I took it 4 times. 4, okay? The first time, like I said, I learned how to study, but I didn't apply the information as well as I should have. By the 4th try, I was in tears. I was in there just kind of staring at the computer, but thank God I passed. When I passed, I remember that day like it was yesterday, Halloween. I was working at shoe department, and everybody was posting their stuff online on Facebook. Oh, the scores are up because they make you wait a week after you take your boards in order to find out whether you pass or not. All I was looking for was that blue screen that said passed. I was literally at the counter helping a customer, and I said, well, screw it, I'm going to just check. They weren't supposed to come out till the next day. I saw that pass. Oh, my gosh, y'all. I about ran out of that store. Like, it was just a life-changing moment for me. I finally, I don't have to work at shoe department anymore. I can start my PT career. I can say, hey, Mom, look at me. I did it. You know, it was more so like it was my mom's degree as well as mine because she worked just as hard. When I went up there, a lot of people thought we had money and all this other stuff. I literally had a credit card that I used to get everything I needed when I was in grad school. So that kind of gives you some insight into that. But as far as celebrating, the celebration was passing for me. I never, just because that was already a standard that she had set, like this is what I'm supposed to do, it was almost like you don't really get a reward for doing what you're supposed to do. Now, I did have a party. I don't know, I might show pieces of that, but we'll see. It's a little, X-rated. But I had a personal party with friends from school. We haven't done anything with the family directly because it's been about 5-6 years since that has happened. But my mom actually recently just got her doctorate, and we're going to do something joint together. But as far as celebrating my accomplishment, I was just happy to finally say I'm a freaking PT. That was a blessing on its own right there. So, yeah, just the process, it was different. And the reason I say just passing was enough for me is because had I passed on that first time, I wouldn't have appreciated it as much as I do now. Like I'll tell somebody off by some PT right now, okay? Because I work hard for my stuff. I had to sit out an additional year and a half after my colleagues had already been working, getting promoted, starting their own businesses, becoming directors, and I'm still living at my mom's, you know. But now I'm a damn good PT, and I love what I do, and I'm thankful for it every day. But I don't know, just being a PT is the reward for me, the achievement, the party, I guess. Every day I go to work. So
Man, that's a lot.
it's
Big
a lot.
success.
Sorry I went into the backstory, but that gives you guys some idea.
So I guess for me, like celebrating the victories, I haven't done too much celebrating. I've kind of always been just like moving forward, like what's the next thing? And it's kind of like weird seeing things now from this perspective because I'm literally like under 100 days before my military career is coming to an end, and there's kind of like there's no more next thing. And having a bunch of different conversations with some of my military friends or even my civilian friends and talking about this life-changing event, everyone's like, "Man, you got to do something. You got to celebrate something."
He's
And
going
I've
to.
been I've been
He's
kind
going
of
to.
low key like downplaying it a little bit because it's almost like surreal. And I've had a pretty successful military career. I think I'm a very decorated soldier, you know.
Let me tell y'all something real quick. I'm gonna intervene. I'm sorry. I went in his office. Y'all, you can't even get in there. It's awards stacked all over. I'm like, what is this? It's awards. It's like freaking mountains of stuff. So yes, very honorable. Golly, I'm
And
proud of you.
And it's like, I got all my awards and stuff, but they literally just stacked up. I don't really do nothing with them because it's like I'm appreciative to it, but it's like a lot of the stuff that I've been rewarded for, it just has to do with taking care of people, and that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to take care of my people. I'm supposed to support them. I'm supposed to make sure the mission gets done, and I kind of feel like that's what I was supposed to do, you know.
Like me, yeah.
But how have I really celebrated it? I guess I haven't, but that might be the change in 2024 when this comes to an end. I gotta do something, man. I gotta do something and figure out like what is the next thing. So, how important do you think it is to celebrate your victories?
I think it depends on personal preference and how you're gonna celebrate. Some people obviously throw a party, which we're gonna try and do that for him, even though he don't really want a party, but that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna figure it out somehow. Some people like to, I don't know, take vacations or just be at peace. Like sit and like you said, it's surreal. Like for me, when I passed my boards, it was like I just sat there for a second, like, oh my God, my life is about to change. Because you don't know what's next.
Yeah.
You're getting ready to retire. You're used to being told what to do, where to go, this, and that. And then you get this total change of freedom. I mean, that's 20-something years of that. That's big.
It's big.
You're getting your life back. So I think it depends. It depends on the person. Some people want to go home, take a shower and a bath and take a nap. Some people want to go to Vegas and play the freaking slot machines. So I think it's based on personal preference.
I think one thing I'm definitely not gonna do. I do see a lot of people, they retire and they just go right to the next thing. They just start a whole other career and they right back to work. I'm definitely gonna take some time off. How much I don't know. I think at the minimum probably 6 months, but 6 months to a year we'll see. But I'm definitely when I retire, I'm not gonna do nothing for a little bit.
So
I'm just
take care of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of her.
I
Just
like
chill.
food.
But hey, if y'all got any additional questions, like I said, that was a real good question that came from the last podcast. Definitely want to answer that. Let us know, man, and we'll get back to you and give you some feedback. That's all we got.
Ask away. We're here.
And we are out.